Pro Wrestling Sauce.
Me, 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 me.
Alright. Alright. Welcome in, everybody. Pro Wrestling Sauce. Here we are. I know I had the thumbnail up super late, guys. I know the thumbnail was up mad late. Like literally 2 minutes ago. But I didn't get around to getting the thumbnail out early like I did on Sundays like normal. But I'm here nonetheless, right? I got it out. We're here on Wednesday. I would have put out a statement if I wasn't going to be here. But we're here, and Jacob will be joining us here in just a moment. Welcome into Pro Wrestling Sauce. We're here live every Wednesday at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Sliphouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. I'm Josh O'Leary. Welcome in. Welcome in. Like, share, and subscribe. Do all that stuff that YouTube likes you to do. We like you to do it too, I guess. You know, I don't really like asking for it, but that's why I got a graphic, so I can just throw it up there. But it is the top of the show, and I'll say it once. Hope everybody's having a fine Wednesday evening here. Let me get my chat dockets open. Right, I'm a little bit behind, guys. Just on setting everything up. And as you see, it was a very bleak thumbnail here tonight. I just was like, let me get 2 wrestlers and throw them in there. 2 wrestlers who's got something going on. And I think I did a pretty good job with Ruca and Seth Rollins. So I was like, all right, they both got something going on. We got Dirt in the chat. What's going on, Dirt? What's going on, Dirt? Jacob will be here in just a moment, and we're gonna get into Clash, and we're gonna get into Raw. I'm not gonna go as far back as SmackDown. It feels a little redundant to go into SmackDown when Clash was just 2 days after. So I won't be going as far back as SmackDown. SmackDown was a good show, though. It was pretty good. Leading into Clash. Wasn't terrible, but it's really nothing to go back and be like, oh, I gotta cover this. It happened on SmackDown. Like, there's nothing like that going on. Like, at all. Within the company. It's a more of a have to watch it kind of feeling as of late than I want to. So that's where we are with things, just mentally with wrestling, right? It's like I gotta watch this instead of I want to. They're not. I'm not sold on like the storylines, you know, and everything seems. I almost made the title in the thumbnail tonight. The soul is stale, but I didn't want to have a reference to Ruca being stale because she's actually one of the fresher things on the show. So, and that's not just a mention at her being a new character. That's more so saying she's one of the fresher. Like she makes me want to watch. Like I want to watch a Ruca match. Like that's absolutely maybe not a Ruca promo, but I would like to watch a Ruca match. And so I didn't do that with the title. I didn't put soulless anything because even though that's what WWE is at the moment, they're very soulless, right? Very soulless. What happened there? Why is that there? Sour, please? Oh, sour. Maybe I could have used sour? Or sour? What do you say? Are you saying sourpuss? Are you being a suffering succotash right now? You being a Roman Reigns suffering succotash? I'm not sure what that sour pliss. So no SmackDown tonight. I mean, this is your SmackDown review. Is me just kind of brisking over it. And honestly, if Jacob was here, I would just say, is there anything from SmackDown you want to talk about? And he would probably be like, no. I mean, it was all right. Some good matches. That'd be it. So Clash is the more important side of things, as we had, from what I thought was a pretty decent pay-per-view. I thought it was a pretty decent pay-per-view. PLE coming live from Italy, and it was a live hot crowd, very exciting crowd, and they were getting me hype. I mean, this crowd was hype as hell for Rey Mysterio the following night, so they stayed alive. They stayed alive. Yeah, man. I don't know where Jacob is, but I'm gonna get into it if he's not gonna. I don't have a. You know what? We'll do it live here. We'll change. We'll get rid of SmackDown, right? And we'll change this to Clash review. All right. We'll change that to Clash review. And yeah. There we go. That works. Live. King Ruca. Oh, okay. Yeah, King and Queen of the Ring. Yeah, we're going to get into that. I hate King and Queen of the Ring. I absolutely despise it. I know some people enjoy this tournament. I think it's dumb. I think it doesn't mean shit. I think it's such filler. That's why they throw it in there every summer, because it's such a filler bullshit. They know people are doing stuff during the summer. They know people are going on vacation, taking trips, traveling, and whatnot. So they're like, just throw King of the Ring in there. We got, I don't know, fuck all to do. I hate King of the Ring. I hate Queen of the Ring. I hate that they're like, oh, the women got to have it too. The women got to have this shitty fucking tournament too. Let's drag them down. Like, oh, isn't I don't think it does anyone any favors. Even after they win it, especially now. Like, now they don't even do the gimmick anymore. I think your last two winners are Gunther and Cody Rhodes. And I had to look that up. So, and I watch every week, every show, and I did not remember that, or it didn't register. I didn't, and I still don't care. Like, even now, after looking it up and like retaining the information long enough to say it on this show, I won't retain it any further than this. So, it is what it is. This is your Clash in Italy review here on Pro Wrestling Sauce. Let me pull up my Clash in Italy notes. Oh yeah, here's me looking up Soul Snatcher gifs. I was trying to put a Soul Snatcher gif in here, so because I was gonna do a joke that I was gonna do a joke where it was like, oh, she can't spam the Soul Snatcher, and I was gonna try to put a gif of the Soul Snatcher, and like I was gonna speed it up and just play it, so it's like the Soul Snatcher like 1,000 times. I thought that would have been funny. I still might do it. Because it is true. It's overdone, but it's still very funny. So let's get into Clash, right? What are we doing? These are not my Clash notes. These are my Clash notes. Thank you. All right. We had the undisputed WWE Championship. Oh, God. Spamming her ultimate. Her ultimate? Dude, I'm bad with these abbreviations, Dirt. You can't abbreviate things with me, man. Right? I only abbreviate first and last names of people, of human beings. I can't... like Jack Chan, There's some people that don't get the shortening because it doesn't fit, but her ultimate, her ult, I don't know, dude. What is it? ULT? But tell me that's not a good joke of getting a gif of Sol Ruca and just spamming the shit out of it. All right, this undisputed WWE Championship match. Let me get into it, right? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. See, I would have needed that explained to me. I would have needed that explained to me. What do we got here? Is this Jake? Oh my god. I don't know where Jake is, by the way. He's supposed to be here. So we got Cody Rhodes and Gunther, right? Kicking off the show here at Clash. First match on the ESPN thing. I don't know. I just turned on the app and I played it from the app. I had no issues this time, which I was thankful for. No issues this time getting on ESPN and loading up Gunther and Cody here to start us off, but issues plenty in the past. And it played all the way through this time, so I was very happy. I didn't have to stop and stop a whole bunch of commercials from playing and then restart the app like it was happening. So, and let's see here. Yeah, we had Cody Rhodes and Gunther kicking us off here on the ESPN hour, and I don't even know how long this thing was, but it felt short. It felt like 8 minutes. 8-10 minutes long. It was very short, and the finish was shitty. It was really shitty. I'm sure someone sitting backstage is like rubbing their hands, like, "Oh, this is good shit, man. His foot was under the rope." Like, no one gives a fuck about under the rope, dude. No one gives a fuck about under the rope. It's on the rope. It's like, put your foot on the rope. And I'm hesitant to say you guys can even do that right because you botched it in the Jade Cargill match. Okay, foot on the rope. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. And somehow this company just like refuses to, put two and two together here. Put milk in the cereal, right? They're pouring gravy in there, beef gravy. And they're saying, here's breakfast. It's ridiculous. Honestly, Soul should do a regular RKO cutter and use this Soul Snatcher every once in a while. Yes. Yes, I think she should come up with a standard a standard finisher. And then the Soul Snatcher should be her ultimate. There you go, her ultimate. And there he is.
Yo, it's Shad Gaspard and JTG. It's crime time. Pinto. I'm beaning the beans right now. What you gonna do? I'm beaning the Browns right now.
Oh my god. Here's Jacob, everybody. Jacob is
how's everybody doing tonight?
Is here. Welcome in, Jake. Just getting started off with our Clash review, and I'm talking about Cody Rhodes and Gunther. And I had just pretty much stated that I didn't like the length of time this match went, and I thought it was very fast. I thought the match could have gone a lot longer. And
yeah, I was gonna say it was like
it felt short, dude. It felt short, and it felt like the finish was not. I don't know, dude. If that was the way the finish was booked, like foot under the rope. No, hear me out, Jake. Am I wrong in saying that foot under the rope, no one gives a shit about?
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares. It's foot on the rope. It's foot on the rope, hand on the rope. Like, and I'm hesitant to think they could even do it correctly at all because they botched it in the Jade Cargill match earlier in the night. I mean, later in the night. Excuse me.
BFAB, that was her fault.
I mean, yeah, and I love BFAB, but I mean, the weird rope breaks that they're doing here in these matches are not good. It is not a quality. It's a quality issue here. We got a quality issue here with being able to grab the bottom rope. Gunther had his foot under the rope, which is like big fucking deal. I don't know. It just looked like a clean pin to me at first. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
And which isn't good. It's not good when it looks like I would rather it look like a screwy pin, right? Like the pin's not quite right, like his shoulders up, like that time with Randy Orton, and like
that the King of the Ring
yes,
match.
yes,
That
not
was
to
bad.
yes. So like something like that. Like I mean, if they're gonna do it, do something like that. Not Gunther's foot was under the rope. Yeah, but his shoulders were on the fucking mat, dude. They just keep screwing Gunther over for no reason. After he just had a magnificent promo on the SmackDown before. I mean, this was promo of the year so far for Gunther, in my opinion. I thought he bodied Cody, and I thought Cody struggled to kind of come back from it on SmackDown. I think that was the most noteworthy thing we had on SmackDown, really, of mention. But yeah, Gunther Cody. I'm giving it 2 bags of popcorn here, and I'm hesitant to even give it that much popcorn because it wasn't good, and the finish was fucked. And I thought this was a really lame way to start Clash, and I was already kind of like, this is gonna stink. It's at 2:00 on a Sunday. I'm just folding laundry. I could be watching anything I want to right now. I could be watching a film and then giving it a nice review on Letterboxd. But no, I'm watching Cody Rhodes. Boring, stale, saltine cracker Cody Rhodes retain his WWE championship. I used to clamor for a Cody Rhodes championship, say, I want it. But I did not want Cody to win the championship and then just have to hold it forever. And dude, these guys are holding these belts too long. Like, there needs to be some spice. He dropped it to Drew, and we all forgot about it already. You know?
Yeah.
We all forgot about it because it was literally like a blink. It was like we blinked and it was over.
And with I've been reading a lot of rumors, and apparently I've been reading it that the favorite to win the King of the Ring is Seth. It's going to be Seth and Oba, and Seth is going to end up beating Oba.
You can read a bunch of different things. I don't think so.
I just don't want Seth and Roman again.
Jake, they're gonna have to find a way to get Oba out of this. There's absolutely no way they can keep him in this and have him lose at any point.
It's gonna have to be Brock.
Brock's gonna have to come in and beat him up or something and take him out of the tournament. Because there's no way you can have him lose.
He'll end up interfering in a match and F5ing someone so they can win by DQ.
Yeah, because him being in this tournament is goofy to begin with. We'll get to that when we get to Raw after Clash.
It does. Some people shouldn't even be in the tournament.
No. And when I first saw these brackets, I was like, "What the hell?" Because I thought they were singles matches. I didn't realize that they were all like fatal 4-ways. Like, dude, I hate King of the Ring so much. Like, I hate it so much. I think it is the lamest thing. They throw it in every summer, Jake, because people are fucking going on vacation and traveling and doing stuff during the summer, and they're not paying attention to WWE. So WWE's like, fuck it, do King of the Ring. We got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's not build up any hot storylines right now. It's summertime, you know? Some people might pay attention during SummerSlam, so we'll just throw everything at them.
For the women's, I mean, they're like, hey, the winner of the King of the Ring gets a title match. Let's put the world champion in it. Yeah. Like, what? I think Raquel Rodriguez is going to win the whole thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, that's so goofy, dude.
King
Look
Raquel.
at my arm. It's all tore up.
Queen Raquel.
Yeah, man. I'm not even going to go over anything in the... give me a ranking of Gunther and Cody, Jake. Because I gave it 2 bags of popcorn. I'm giving it no soda. I'm saying this was a. You're gonna stay thirsty throughout this match.
I'm not gonna say no soda.
I'm just giving it no soda.
I didn't finish my soda. I took like 2 sips.
Well, I'm giving it no soda.
Singing the entrances. Those were the only sips.
Well, what was you got anything else to say about this?
No.
No. Okay.
Not really.
Good. All right. Well, let's talk about a good match. Okay. And not actually a good match. Let's talk about a great match. This was a fantastic match. This is Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship here. This was
very good.
The best Jade Cargill match ever.
Yes.
Yes. This was the best Jade Cargill match, 100%. that I've ever witnessed. And I thought these two had great chemistry in there for once. They were flowing well. There was an iffy spot with the rope break thing there, but I thought the wrestling overshadowed it. Everybody kind of forgot about it because Charlotte came in and did her rope break spot, and then it was back to the action, back to Jade and Rhea. And dude, they tore the house down. They had a bunch of counters in this match that I thought were like very good. A bunch of false finishes that got me. That I was like, oh, this is definitely the finish.
Yeah, there was a couple. I was like, oh shit.
When Cargill countered the Riptide into that DDT, that one DDT where and the Rhea like spikes herself real good, and I was like, that's it, dude. I was like, that thing looks so good, and the power bomb as well. That power bomb she did, Jay did to Rhea was gnarly. Rhea picked up the win, which I wasn't stoked about. I was kind of rooting for Jade. No, everybody was booing the shit out of Jade when we saw her at SmackDown. They were just chanting for Rhea, so I was like, oh, come on. She looks cool. Like, she's not the best on the mic. She kind of gets smoked on the mic all the time, and
yeah.
And they kind of stuck her with this, like, no offense to BFAB, but B team.
Whoa.
B team tag team behind her. C team tag team behind her.
There's only one B team.
Well, no, there's many of them, Jake. Jesus.
B team, DUI.
Unfortunately, Jake, the B team that you're referring to are probably on like the bottom of the list of people when people say B team, who they think about.
I think of Bo Dallas, dude.
Well, you may because you're a big Bo Dallas fan, but no one else does, Jake. It's just a reference people say, like B team play. That's why they went with it. Curtis Axel currently is on the D team.
DUI team.
You got it. I was gonna say, what are the other two letter teams he's on?
D team, drink. D team.
It's not fun. We're not making fun of Curtis Axel's actions, by the way. We are making fun of the results.
He's an idiot.
Mm-hmm. Don't drink and drive.
Like, how do you wreck and then leave?
Well, you think you're invincible. You think you can get out of it. You got money.
There's only one invincible, and it's Tommy.
Yeah, Cargill looked amazing here. It was a little clunky early, but honestly, they smoothed it out really quickly in this match, and I'm gonna give it because overall this match was very nice, and I was shocked because I remember texting you and saying I did not expect this to be this good, and I'm gonna give it 4 bags of popcorn. It's not gonna get the coveted 5 bagger, but it's a 4 bagger, and I'll give it 2 sodas. Jake?
Yeah, I'd give it 2 sodas, and I would say 2 sodas with a refill, but I didn't quite get.
You're giving it 4 bags?
The third one.
4 bags of popcorn?
I'd give it 4 bags of popcorn, but I'm gonna say 2 sodas, but I refilled it for a third one.
Oh,
but
okay.
I didn't finish it.
Okay, that's very very specific. I don't think you need to get that specific with it. There, Jesus.
That was smart.
Oh my God, Jake. You don't need to announce it, especially if we don't hear it. All right, next up. We had Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. This is what I call a Brock. Awesome. This was not awesome. I disagree with this at all. Jake, tell me what was awesome about this match.
Dude, what
spots were awesome? What spots were so cool that you're like, wow? Tell me, please.
The F5 through the announce table.
Oh, you've seen it. We've seen it. It's an F5 through an announce table, Jake.
The 4 F5s where Oba kicked out at 1.
Okay, so he spammed a bunch of finishers.
And then the crowd singing Brock's song like that. I was so like.
That's not even part of the match.
Cool.
That's not part. I'm talking about the match. I don't give a fuck about the stupid entrance, dude. They sang Gunther's theme song too. Okay, and he doesn't even have words.
Brock's
right?
don't either.
Yeah, but I've heard people sing it before.
But the crowd, in my opinion, they were very hot on Brock.
Sure, Jake. We're in Italy here. They're not getting a WWE PLE like ever, dude. This is the first one they've ever gotten. This crowd was ready to watch some wrestling, Jake. And they were ready to watch Brock or Oba or whoever. They wanted to see somebody get destroyed. And this was what I call a Brock squash. This was a regular classic Brock squash where the person on defense here does get a little bit of offense, maybe like a clothesline or two, but it's mainly the Brock show, and that's what this was. This was Brock just hammering away, getting one up on him after one up. F5, 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 F5. And it was predictable as shit. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. This is actually what I predicted was going to happen last week. And it did. It happened. So it pisses me off when I'm correct sometimes. I don't want to be right about this situation. I don't want it to be, that's going to go all the way to Minnesota. Yeah. It's just for, Brock to lose there, hopefully. Lose there again. To Oba, which is predictable, and I'm not really having fun along the way because, like, I
you're gonna get a lot of predictable things up until Mania, I believe. I believe you're gonna get
up until
Roman
Mania, Jake. That's all
Oba.
Year. I know.
Yeah,
What?
I believe you're gonna get Oba and Roman at some point. You're gonna get Roman and Seth.
Well, that's fresh, Jake. I'm not complaining about Oba and Roman.
Yeah, that's fresh.
That's fresh, and Brock and Oba's fresh too. It's still fresh. But my problem with it is that it's a predictable storytelling here, especially with the way Brock wrestles and stuff like that. We're just going to get the first match they did again here, the third time.
Yeah, and then like I said, you're gonna get Roman solo. You're gonna get
God,
Roman.
Dude. That makes me want to bang my head in some broken glass, dude. Seeing that,
I hate to say it, but
Jake, I know. Jake,
Roman shouldn't be the champ.
You're jumping all over the place here. First of all, so let's stay on course. Okay, you're all the way you're jumping from Roman to Finn to Solo, and I got thoughts on it all, and we're gonna hit them all. We gotta, if we stay on course, we will hit all of those. But yeah, Brock Lesnar defeated Oba Femi. I'm giving this 1.5 bags of popcorn. I'm ranking this lower than the Gunther Cody match because
I gave it the same ranking.
I didn't think it was that great. I thought this was just like a Brock squash. I would like to see a longer match from these guys. And it was Jake, Jesus Christ, it was kind of predictable how it was going to go, mainly because of the fact that it was on the first hour on ESPN. So I was
longer than an hour though.
No, it wasn't, Jake. You weren't watching it on ESPN. You were watching it on the ESPN, whatever it's called, the app. So you don't have to switch. I didn't have to switch.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they fixed that issue. I talked about it at the top of the show that I saw people talking about it on Reddit that people didn't get commercialed out. Like, it kept happening. Remember how it would just start playing commercials and it wouldn't stop? And you'd have to restart it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was happening to everybody, apparently, a bunch of people, and it didn't do that.
I don't remember a lot of. I didn't get really a lot of ads.
Yeah, I didn't either for this clash, which was nice, and the ring actually wasn't filled up with ads. There was just a big giant ad for Scary Movie in the middle of the ring, which I thought was a little bit distracting, but. Brock Squash sounds like an alien from Men in Black. 1. Not 2 or 3. Brock Squash, yeah, it sort of does. Brock Squash. It also sounds like Brock is starting his own gourd company. The Brock Squash Company. And what do we have here? Yeah. Next up, Jake, we had the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, Sol Ruca versus Becky Lynch. What'd you think of this match?
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was like middle of the field here. I kind of expect, I would say I expect better, but at the same time, Sol is so green coming in here to the main roster, and just green in general when it comes to pro wrestling. Like, I think she's like 4 years in. And she's kind of been skyrocketed to the main run. There's nothing wrong with that, but just the flow and the chemistry, it was very choreographed. By the end, though, it was nice and smooth. And there was a nice X Factor that she hit. Shout out to X-Pac from the top rope that I took note of and thought was good. That was a little bit. Maybe that should be one of her finishers. Maybe she should,
Yeah,
instead of
there was a
Soul Snatcher.
there was a couple spots in that match where I heard like there was a couple of actual like I'm not gonna call them botches, but like Becky actually there was a part where she did the leg drop and she took forever to jump, and it was because Soul was laying backwards.
Oh yeah, like Jake, there's going to be clunky spots. We can't, like I just said, there's going to be clunky spots. Also, this was almost sort of a triple threat as the involvement from Jessica Carr, the referee, has continued.
I want to see her wrestle so bad, dude. Get her in there.
It has continued, and interest is only going to keep spiking, I believe, with Jessica Carr and what she can do in ring. And I believe we're heading there. It's going to talk about long-term storytelling. WWE is taking the long haul with this one. But I did like this match. I didn't think it was terrible. Soul winning definitely actually kind of surprised me by the end of it. I'm giving it 3 bags of popcorn, a couple sodies.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting Soul to win the title.
I mean, me either, but at the same time, I kind of was like, oh, okay. Whatever.
And I'm like, sweet, and I'm going to hopefully they get some new fresh feuds in there.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, boy. You know what's next, Jake? Clunky spots. That does sound like an alien clunk. Or it sounds like a robot from Futurama. Jake, next up, I'll let you take the lead on this one. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu in Tribal Combat. Snoring over there?
Honk shoe. Dude, I didn't even finish my damn popcorn. I didn't even finish my popcorn on.
You didn't? Oops. Where's the soundboard? No, this was another.
I know this isn't wrestling related, but I am watching the NBA Finals right now, and a fan just ran in and tackled a player. Was he
butt naked?
No. He wasn't here for a basketball game. I think he literally just tried to spear a player.
You can't click anywhere off the screen when you click that. It's so annoying.
But no, this Roman match, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the bloodline stuff.
Everybody is, Jake. Everybody is. I was saying this a few months ago, and then now it's now everybody is saying this, which I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not alone anymore. But I could see it coming from a mile away months ago. When Roman won the title, because I even said, like, dude, where does he go if Roman wins after Mania with CM Punk? I was like, we need a rematch with Punk, because I remember that's what I was pitching, was like a rematch with Punk. But that's not the case at all. Punk's going to come out instead and tell us all that he's never going away, and then instead he is going to go away for a long time, and he's going to get juiced up. He's going to start injecting steroids into his butt cheeks, and he's going to get swole in the gym. And instead, we're stuck with Roman.
Yeah,
wrestling the rest of his fucking cousins. I'm so sick of it, dude.
Yeah, and then like I'm tired of it also because like I said, like on Raw, Roman's like, Jay, you need to get a title, and then Jimmy, you stay with me. I need you.
Yeah,
they're literally like, I'm tired, dude. I'm sick of it. Like I want Roman to have a match with like someone and have like a Brock and Ova type match. Like just Roman gets squashed.
Yes, like something shocking, like a John Cena when he got squashed by Brock that time. Like, yeah. Yeah, we need something. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a squash. We just need something different, dude. I'm so sick of Solo and Jacob and, oh my gosh, he's taking a backseat to the family now. Oh, they're trying to do the long-term storytelling here, Jake, by breaking Jacob down as much as they can. And they're going to drag this shit out all the way to man, dude. It's horrible. It's awful. I don't know why they want more of it. TKO is like, oh yeah, people love this shit, and the problem is that people do. You go to the shows and people just put up the ones for Roman, dude. People are too much of a mark for the fucking entrance, and then we get shit afterwards. It's just Roman at contract signings and Roman talking on the mic with his own fucking family, pretending like they're not all fucking loaded, rich, enjoying fucking, amenities everywhere they go, all together. Jey Uso's over there, probably drunk after every show, getting on Instagram, posting stuff about how he's the best pro wrestler in the world, and how he's he said the best six. My bad. He said he's the best pro sports entertainer in the world. That's what he said.
That's just poop.
And then you know what all the responses were underneath that on Twitter? It was just gifs of his spear.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I didn't like this match at all. Tribal combat, it fucking bored me, dude. I was bored with it.
The whole match bores me.
Jimmy and Jay got like, it's just boring, dude. And Jacob's got this fucking finisher now that did not get over. I called it, said that choke's not getting over. That thing sucks. And yeah, it hasn't won him a single fucking match. It hasn't done shit, dude. That fucking thing was introduced for no reason, and it's literally just a choke. They have this guy taping his fingers up every night for no reason to lose. And then and I didn't want him to win because I don't really like Jacob Fatu all that much, and I didn't think that it would have really fit the storyline. That just means we would have gotten more bloodline shit even longer. I want Roman to lose it to someone, not in his family, please. Not in his family. Okay? Dude, fuck it. Give him Joe Hendry. Give him somebody. They won't do it, dude. They're scared. They're scared to death to give him someone like Joe Hendry because they know Joe Hendry would be over as fuck.
Yeah.
If you put Roman in there with Joe Hendry, Roman might get booed.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, I know how to throw the storyline in the direction to get the audience to react to it. They're not doing this. They're just playing it safe and keeping with what worked 2 years ago. You can't do that. You've got to have some freshness in there. For God's sakes, LA Knight is going to die from bloodline overload.
Yeah, that little promo he kicked on Raw was good.
Yeah, he's got a nice promo. He's got nice appearances every now and then. But what happens when we see him in the ring? He's wrestling Jimmy Uso. He's wrestling one of the bloodline. Oh no, it's the MFTs. It's some more people that are related. Like he can't escape this shit, dude. His butt cheeks are turning into shriveled raisins. LA Knight, where he's going to be a shell of a man. He's going to be Shell A Knight. All right, what is Leah hitting the damn thing for, dude? I don't know what Leah. Let me go check on Leah. Jake, you got to run the show for 1 sec.
All right.
So we'll put Jake. Let's put Jake on the screen. Even though it's just.
Put me on the screen here.
Even though it's
Can't tell, guys. This might be my last show here for a while.
Oh yeah, give him an update.
Yeah. I'm going on a little trip here, folks. And yeah, but you know, Roman needs. There needs to be a lot more. There needs to be just. Roman needs more feuds. I'm tired of this bloodline garbage. It's not good. I don't want to see it. Honk shoe. I will go to bed. I don't like it. Like, dude, like, yeah, like Joe Hendry, Montez Ford. Like, anybody that is kind of over right now should get a shot. Like, truly, it is ridiculous. I don't like it at all. And it deserves better. That championship deserves better. Both world titles deserve better. The best championship in WWE right now is the United States champion, Trick Williams. But yeah, that's like going to Arby's. Like Roman Reigns is the champion. Like he's the type to like go to Arby's and not get a roast beef. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous, and stuff like that. And man, honestly, I think Sami Zayn should take the title from Cody. Roman should lose the title to anybody. And yeah, Trick Williams and Penta are the best champions right now in WWE. Those are the best champions. Like, oh my goodness. It's just, man. But wrestling, we will soon get what we want. It's just going to take a lot of time. Wonder if Leah's okay. Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, she's fine. She had to pee.
I was about to say, did she just have to pee again?
Yeah, she had to pee, and she was like peeing forever. And I was like, "Good God, Leah!" Like,
but I was just basically saying that, like,
oh, I know what you were. What you're not going to be on the show? Yeah.
I was saying that Roman is like the type of like that title deserves better. It should, like you said, I agree with like the Joe Hendry, the Montez Fords.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give somebody in there that's somewhat over with the crowd right now. Because right now, Roman Reigns is acting like when he goes to Arby's, he doesn't get roast beef. Like,
Roman Reigns is acting like he doesn't even go to Arby's, dude.
Like, he's the world champion, but you're acting like, I'm sorry, but that match should have. If we're just gonna get bloodline, it should just kick off the shows, because
yeah, because
you should have Penta Have Penta and Trick
Honestly,
Williams be
you
the
can
main event,
pre-tape
because
all this bloodline shit, dude.
those are the two titles that are main eventing, that should be main eventing,
Dude,
are the mid-card titles.
Yeah, the mid-card titles are above the main titles right now.
Like Penta, phenomenal. Trick Williams, phenomenal.
I mean, I guess Trick's got.
He's got his issues.
He's got his
but,
issues.
Like, I'm loving him and Mello. I'm excited for that match.
I guess it feels really.
It feels a little rushed.
It feels a little rushed, and it feels a little like, oh, okay, so Mello's losing this. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it had. I think it had the heat when you first got it on him, and then you guys went with the Sami Zayn route. Now Sami Zayn's nowhere to even be found around it. So, again, I feel like they squander their opportunities, and then they try to backtrack. They try to go back and be like, "No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in a couple months." That's when people really want to see it, and then it's like, "No, dude, we want to see it now. We want to see it now."
I told the fans, "Don't worry, we'll get what we want. It's just gonna take time, a lot of time."
Jake, and that's not true. We don't. That's not true. We don't always get it. What we want at all. Let's get into Raw, because that was the end of Clash. I don't even know if I ranked that match. For goodness sake,
I'm not ranking it.
It gets a bag of popcorn, you know. And that's only because I feel bad for you, and you need something to eat during the match. So let's see. We had Raw here. Jake, I did not see Raw live. As we know, it happened after Clash on Monday, and it was at 2:00. And I was still at work when it was starting.
I forgot about it.
And, well, I mean, I forgot it was at 2. And I was just like, damn, okay.
SmackDown's on it, too, as well.
Yep. And to kick off the show, we had Carmelo Hayes versus Solo Sikoa versus Penta versus Obafemi in a King of the Ring opening match. This is a fatal 4-way in the King of the Ring tournament, which is happening, apparently. This is, again, the bullshit tournament that they throw in during the summer because they know no one's watching, and who really gives a fuck about the King of the Ring? No one. I mean, people may have great fond memories of it when they grew up with wrestling, like back in the day, like Stone Cold and like Bret Hart and people like that won it. I'm sure they have fond memories of that and from their childhood. But ever since I've known it, it's been a dog shit fucking tournament, and the only person I've ever seen do good with it is Booker T.
Yep. And Wade Barrett.
No, I forgot he had even won it, Jake. What?
And Corbin, man. King Corbin.
Corbin sucked. That shit sucked. That shit pissed me. I love Corbin. That shit made me mad. It made you mad. What are you talking about?
It did.
It was awful. It sucked for Sheamus. It literally sucked for everyone. You remember when they made Xavier Woods the King of the Ring? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Literally just because he would be like on his YouTube channel being like, I want to win King of the Ring. I hope they bring it back. Like, I don't. Is he responsible for this?
Maybe.
But this was their perfect opportunity, Jake. Perfect opportunity to have Obafemi out of this tournament. But they got cold feet, and they can't handle the fact that he's losing any match whatsoever, especially at the beginning of a tournament. They're like, oh no, that can't happen. Because you could have just had Solo pin Hayes, Hayes pin Solo, Penta pin Hayes, Penta pin Solo. There's so many different combinations you could have had that didn't involve Obafemi taking the pin or having anything to do with this match ending with him being at fault. But instead, they just had Obafemi crush everybody in this match.
Yeah.
And everybody in this match being Solo Sikoa, Carmelo Hayes, and Penta, our current Intercontinental Champion. Wow, the whole roster is a bunch of weak bitches, apparently, because that's how strong they're trying to build Oba, who beat Brock Lesnar the first time, but for some reason got his ass kicked the second time. But the next night, he can beat up all three dudes.
while doing his entrance.
Doing his entrance. I fucking hate this shit, dude. I'm starting to hate
I do too, and that's
Oba.
Penta.
And what?
And I said, and I felt bad that they were doing that to Penta.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
in my opinion, Penta could out wrestle Oba.
Yeah, Jake. Penta's our Intercontinental Champion. And you just said that title is more prestige and is on a higher level right now than the main two titles. And it is. Wrestling match-wise, this thing is. And why is Oba coming out here just crushing all three guys? Because we just had him lose to, well, we gotta keep it, dude. We gotta get these stinky fucking whiskey breathed old men out from fucking creative. That's the issue, dude. It's fucking these bald, fucking 50-plus-year-old men running the creative side of things over in WWE who are stinking the joint up, dude. They're stinking it up. They need younger, fresher minds coming in there, okay? That's what they need, dude. They need to hire themselves a freaking young, fresh Vince Russo, a young, fresh Bischoff to come in there and give them some ideas. And, like, really start constructing the show in a way that they see fit.
Yeah, because if you...
and not this TKO mold, because the TKO mold blows ass. It's predictable.
Yeah, they need some good producers, man.
And you guys are throwing your best people to the wolves for no reason. This shit made Oba look stupid to me, and it made Penta look stupid to me.
Yeah, but can we go back to, like, I do want to say one thing, because you did bring up the producers and stuff. And I will say, the best producer of the weekend of wrestling.
Well, no, don't say it, Jake, because it's. Why would you give credit to the producer here?
I believe that
you just read a stupid thing on Instagram. You give credit to the match, not the producer.
I mean, the match was the best match.
It was the best, and I was going to cap it off with that.
Yeah, we can cap it off with that, because that's my uncan't see moment.
And you can give credit to the producer after we give credit to that. All right, we'll play that as we'll play the graphic for that. We'll get through Raw really quickly here. Okay, then we had Sol Ruca come out and say, "Yay, I'm the new champion." This was nothing really. I did not go back and watch any of that. I know it happened.
She's like, "I'm the new champ. I'm going to go surf with the title."
I did watch Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Rusev and Ethan Page. And the crowd was fucking crazy. The reason I went back and watched this is because I heard the crowd was insane for Rey Mysterio. And they were like going absolutely ballistic for Rey Mysterio. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. And this was a fun match, dude. This was a fun match. Rusev and Page got defeated, of course, by Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. I mean, how could you not have them win with that crowd out there? And it was fun, dude. This was fun. Like this in the middle of a Raw, not a bad spot. Nice, fun tag team match. Rusev and Ethan Page, I don't really like as a tag team. Rusev just doesn't. I don't know. Something isn't. It'll never.
He needs to be by himself.
It'll never. No, he needs Lana.
Yeah.
They've been fucking up with that. He's one of the few, like I said. You know, you got your Aleister Blacks and your Karrion Crosses who probably should ditch their wife, but then you got Rusev who probably needs his. Then we had Io Sky versus Julia versus Lash Legend versus Roxanne Perez in a Queen of the Ring Fatal 4-Way tournament here. As soon as I saw this match, I said, oh, well, you got to have Io Sky win. Why would anyone else win in this match? The only problem is with this one that I saw was that defeats Perez out of the tournament, which seemed a little early with the Judgment Day storyline they had going on, I guess. I guess Roxanne is the only one left there for the Judgment Day to take out Liv. Unless she's going to win it, because she wants it all, according to Liv. Liv wants it all. They got nothing for Liv, so Liv just wants it all.
Yeah, it's poop.
So I wrote down here, there was also a funny backstage segment with LA Knight being pissed off about the bloodline coming back into power. And I was like, yeah, you and me both, dude. I've been ranting about it for weeks. All right, then we had Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker to cap off our Monday Night Raw show, Jake.
Decent match.
It was a decent match. Did you have any problem with it, though? I mean, it was a good match. It was a good match.
I had a problem.
They beat the shit out of each other. They were kicking out of each other's finishers. Seth Rollins defeats Braun Breaker here. Braun Breaker.
I had a problem.
Just another guy all of a sudden?
Yep, that's my problem. Ever since they randomly just put the tag title on him.
No, I don't think that's what did it, Jake. That's not what did it.
He's
You know what did it, Jake? He was cleared before WrestleMania. He was cleared. And they did not use him. They said, no, we want to do Seth versus Gunther. And it's like, what? That match was like, it was great at WrestleMania. It was a good match. But I'll be if that isn't forgettable because you have no storyline in it. You only remember the shit that's got good storylines going on. And Seth and Gunther was not memorable. And then where do they go? Where do they go from there? I mean, they have Braun come out in that match. That's the spot they save for him. And now they're 1-1. So now they're 1-1. So Rollins wins. They're 1-1. This is predictable shit, Jake. They have to. They are forcing the 1-1 best of 3. That's what they're trying to do with everyone. So if someone wins a match and the feud continues, know that the next time that they wrestle, the other person's going to win. And then
maybe,
yeah. I don't know. That's how it's been as of late. Unless you're Sami Zayn. Right? Then you just lose. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This was a good match, but I just think it's taking too long, and I've lost so much interest in the vision. It was hard for me to go back and want to watch this at all. So I was like, I don't care about the vision. I don't care. I already knew the result too, so I was like, why do I even have to see anything in here? And there was, of course, interference in this thing with Montez Ford, and Paul Heyman took a nice spear through the barricade. They do the spear through the barricade every single week, but this one was to Paul Heyman, so it was kind of nice.
Yeah.
All right, so anything else, Jake, for Raw?
Not on Raw, no.
All right, well, let's get to that's all we got for Raw. Let's get to Jacob's what's it called again, Jake?
My John Cena can't unsee moment of the week.
All right. And that was?
And it was El Grande Americano versus the original El Grande Americano.
Yes.
6 out of 5 stars.
Yes. This is getting the coveted 5 bags of popcorn from me. Absolutely. We had El Grande Americano OG versus the new El Grande Americano with all the interference you could want in this match. So much interference, so much shenanigans, but damn, dude, this thing was timed perfectly. The spots in this match were crazy, getting started off with like a guitar shot over the head with like a bunch of powder in it. It just looked gnarly. Both men ripping each other's masks and making each other bleed through the mask, just like blood in the eyes of everyone.
It was gnarly.
It was gnarly, dude. And I mean,
I watched the match twice.
Yeah, it wasn't overdone though. Like you get sometimes in AEW with the blood and stuff like that. You know, it was just. It almost seemed like it was just from literally getting hit pretty hard. I know they bladed, but really good match here between Kaiser Americano and Gable Americano, with Gable Americano losing this match in the end and having to take the mask off. And I thought this was fucking awesome. I thought this was the best case scenario for Chad Gable. And I thought it was the best case scenario for El Grande Americano Ludwig Kaiser. I think he has elevated himself beyond belief in this gimmick, which is crazy that anybody could do that. Because Chad Gable was, let's be real, before Ludwig Kaiser took it over, Chad Gable was dying a slow death as El Grande Americano.
Yes, he was. He probably would have been released if he never got hurt.
And it was funny for like a brief moment, but they were using like the AI and stuff of him like down in Mexico, and then when they brought him, like it was gonna die really fast. And then they were like, no, we can't kill the gimmick. Let's just put somebody else in the mask. And we all kind of hated it at first, and we were like, oh, well, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna make Omos El Grande Americano. They're gonna make Otis El Grande. You know, they're gonna have all these different El Grandes. That's the direction we thought they were going. And it turns out he just kind of wrestled in and out, and then Chad Gable returns, and that's the main feud. On American television, they were representing it like Chad Gable was the babyface for some reason. And then down in Mexico, Chad Gable was very much the heel. They very much did not like him. And he even repeated it once he had to take the mask off, that he repeated, like, I hated, I wanted to learn Lucha Libre because I hated luchadors. I hated him. And that's what he said. And he didn't take any of that back, which is pretty funny. But when he took the mask off, Jake, I thought it was fucking awesome that the crowd went crazy and started chanting Gable. So I was like, damn, that's pretty dope. Gets recognition, you know, it's like he didn't even lose. Because the announcers are talking to him first, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking to him first after this match. El Grande Americano just won, but let's get Gable's thoughts on having to take that mask off.
Yeah, because they were like, dude, it was just... Chad Gable's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was, definitely match of the week. I did not stay awake for it, unfortunately. I fell asleep. I tried to stay awake for the whole pay-per-view, but I fell asleep, and I had to watch it on Sunday morning, but it was a good Sunday morning. Like, I was enthralled in that match, and it was, 5 bags of popcorn. Shout out to both guys. I hope Ludwig keeps killing it. I might even tune into some AAA every now and then on Saturday night.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It got me hooked a little bit.
Action.
Oh, my God. Yeah, your favorite. Your favorite guy. Well, all right, Jake. Anything else? I think we kind of hit everything. Yeah.
Not really. I got everything.
All right. Well, you said you won't be here next week? Or...
It's all up in the air still.
All right. Well, we will be back next Wednesday right here, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Superhouse Extra YouTube channel. Jacob and Josh here for Pro Wrestling Sauce, and you can tune in tomorrow night. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. Tune in tomorrow night. Tune in Friday and Mondays for SmackDown. Final hours, there isn't any this week because they're in Italy, so it just doesn't fit our schedule to be doing those, and so enjoy those days off. I will, and we'll be back next week with Monday as they're back in the States, and we'll continue our coverage there. And then check out last night's episode of House Assembly as well. It's a good one, very funny. A lot of action, sonic booms, Pope gets involved, Lori and Clams review a book, crazy shenanigans. House Simply every Tuesday, live right here on the channel. Subscribe. Jake, any parting words?
The Burger King Crown Nuggets are back.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're coming back.
The crown. Is this a sign of the king? Are they bringing
Yeah,
the
dude,
king
we're getting
back?
a video game. We're getting a remake of the video game.
Of Sneak King?
Yep, it's gonna be
All
called
right, dude.
Sneaking Back.
Sneaking back in. Sneaking back in the Burger King.
Sneaking back my crown.
Taking. Oh, he's taking back the crown. The king's
That's
back
right.
in town.
We got the nugs and the crown.
Crown-shaped nuggets, and it's going down. There you go. There you go.
Crispy brown.
Ooh, crisp. Shut the fuck up. Crispy brown.
My last words.
Oh my god. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh my god, Jake. Was that real? That was wet, dude. There's poop on the end of that. It's nasty.
Dude, I like me a good poop.